Welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Revenge of the Vampire by Keith Martin. At the end of the last part, I was on paragraph 49. Okay, now before I read this paragraph, I just have to explain something on my adventure sheet. At the end of the last part, I was sort of subtracting things from my provisions, and I accidentally subtracted 4 provisions for my blood points and put it down to 10. And then I was wondering why that said 13 when I thought it should say 10. Well, that was because I accidentally subtracted it from blood points. So I put my blood points down to 10 and then left the provisions at 13 when it should have said 9. And then when I bought more provisions from Fendringham or whatever it's called, that should have put it back up to 13. Now, I've already made the changes and adjusted it so it's so it makes sense and it's proper. So really sorry about that, but there's so many different sort of numbers here, it's really easy to get confused. Yeah, so I accidentally subtracted 4 from my blood points, and then I put my provisions down to 10 when they should have been to 9, and then I put them back up to 14 again when it should have been up to 13, because I did use some provisions after I fought that witch, the Toyota Corolla. So, yeah, so everything's sorted now. This is what it should be. I should have 14 blood points. I should have 13 provisions, and I should have 38 gold. Sorry about that. Yeah, in case you were sort of screaming at the screen and going, "Oh no, you've done the wrong thing." Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we were about to read paragraph 49 at the end of the last part. Anyway, as you approach the mansion, the skies grow dark and cloudy. A supernatural mist hangs round the forbidding stone walls that are looming into view. Drawing your sword, you advance towards the great iron gates of the dismal edifice. The gates are barred, and above them stone gargoyles leer down at you. The sound of fluttering wings makes you look up, and you see bats flying from the gateposts to the house itself. Will you try to force the iron gates open, turn to 147, try to climb the walls, turn to 185, or walk round the walls and look for another entrance, turn to 213? Okay, okay, just a moment. We are going to try to climb the walls and turn to 185. The walls are high and are topped by spear points. Test your skill. If you do not have any rope with you, you must add 2 to the number rolled. Okay, let's do that now. Okay, do we have some rope first of all? Let's check. Yeah, I have 10 yards of rope. Good. Yeah, so we're testing our skill, which is 11. So let's do that now with the old dice program. Yep, we were successful. Good. Okay, if you are successful, you manage to clamber over the wall, turn to 299. If you fail, you get most of the way up the wall, then you fall back off it, lose 2 stamina points. You can continue testing your skill in this way until you succeed, but if you get bored with this approach, you can try to force the main gates, turn to 147, or look for another way in, turn to 213. Okay, yep, so we were successful, and we're turning to 299. Through the gloom and mist, you can make out the shape of the mansion house in front of you. To your right, however, there is a coach house and a set of stables. If you want to explore the stables and coach house, turn to 321. If you prefer to make straight for the main house, turn to 46. If you want to prowl around in the grounds and explore generally, turn to 378. Okay, we're going to explore the stables and coach house and turn to 321. The doors of the coach house creak open. Inside, in barely lit gloom, you can see a dark coach which you recognise as one that sped away from the monastery. A large pair of swing doors leads into the stables proper, while a smaller door leads into a separate room. Will you explore the coach, turn to 364, open the pair of doors, turn to 233, or open the small door, turn to 22? We are going to explore the coach and turn to 364. You open the doors of the ornately decorated black coach. The inside is black and red silk upholstery, and behind the seating in a recess is a coffin containing a thin film of black soil. You climb in, intending to pull out the coffin and smash it. Destroying the vampire's coffin will surely weaken him. As you do, however, the silk sheets, curtains, and pillows seem to come alive. They turn into hideous great slabs of rotting flesh, and clawed hands clutch at you from the bizarre zombie coach. You must subtract 1 from your attack strength fighting it, for you are trapped in an enclosed space. Zombie coach, skill 7, stamina 10. Okay. Now, what we can use is the Gallbane, which we don't need. Okay, because it's too weak. Okay, so a zombie coach, 710. Okay, 710. Whoops, that's a full stop. And 10. Okay, so we need to minus 1 attack strength because of the thing, and then but we add 2, of course, because of our magic sword and our gauntlet. So 710. Let's do this. So 7 plus 9 is 16. I get 22, 21, and then 22 again because I lost 1 and gained 2. So it's no. There should be 22, 21, and 23. Yeah, so 16 to 23. Doesn't really matter, but I've won anyway. 16 to 23, that should be. So I pretty much just gain 1, don't I? I should do that every turn. Yeah, so I just gain 1 attack strength instead of 2. Anyway, 7 plus 6 is 13. I get 22. So 13 to 22. Puts him down to 6, Mr. Zombie Coach. 7 plus 10 is 17. I get 14. So 17 to 14. Puts my stamina down. I know why I do that now. I know why I do that because the scroll bar looks very close to this one. It's because this annoying Windows 11 text document. The scroll bar is all narrow. Anyway, so I'll just put mine down, then I'll find out where I was again, which I've forgotten, of course. I'll be right back. And I'm back. That took me ages. I had to go all the way back to 49. Right, let's not do that again. I'm sick of doing that. Right, where was I? Okay, so 7 plus 7 is 14. I get 16. So 14 to 16. Puts them down to 4. Okay, 7 plus 11 is 18. I get 19. So 18 to 19. Puts them down to 2. Okay, 7 plus 12 is 19. I get 19. So 19 all. No one hurts each other. Right. 7 plus 7 is 14. I get 16. So 14 to 16. It's a bit unlucky with the dice rolls there, I must say. Anyway, that's the end of Mr. Zombie Coach. Right, that's that. If you win, the coach falls apart round you. Test your luck. If you are lucky, you escape in time. If you are unlucky, the roof paneling collapses onto your head, and you must lose 1 stamina point. Okay, so let me just test my luck then. Okay, my luck is 12. So I need a dice roll of 12 or less, which is guaranteed, isn't it? So yeah, I got 4. Right. So that's definite. So but I have to lose a luck point. So down to 11. So I don't lose an extra stamina point. But you drag the coffin out and smash it, gain 3 blood points. That puts me up to 17 blood points. Good. Okay. Now you should explore an area you haven't visited yet. Will you open the pair of doors, turn to 233, open the single door, turn to 22, or leave and make for the mansion house itself, turn to 46? Okay, we're going to leave and make for the mansion house itself, turn to 46. Uncertainly, you approach the front door of the mansion. It is a well-constructed building with thick stone walls and slit windows with iron bars across to prevent entry. The east and west wings of the house stand on either side of you, barely visible through the mist. You are pondering whether to knock on the door or smash it down when it opens of its own accord. Beyond it is a single long narrow hallway with doors at the far end, to the north and on either side. There is no sign of anything, living or undead, but the hallway is carpeted in thick, deep red pile, and small ornaments and busts stand in wall alcoves. Will you open the eastern door, turn to 349, open the western door, turn to 144, or open the northern door, turn to 253? Okay, we're going to open the eastern door and turn to 349. That was quick. You push open the door to find a long, narrow passageway, richly carpeted as before, leading eastwards. In the distance, it swings away southwards. There, before that, there are 4 wooden-panelled doors set off from it, 2 on either side. Will you open the first door to the north, turn to 88, open the second door to the north, turn to 65, open the first door to the south, turn to 139, open the second door to the south, turn to 340, or go to the end of the passage and turn south, turn to 182? Okay, we're going to open the first door to the south and turn to 139. The room on the other side of the door is in darkness, and you fumble to light your lantern in order to see beyond the thick satin drapes hanging behind the door. A sweet, rich perfume wafts from inside the room. You light your lantern and are just pushing through the curtains when they are drawn aside by eager female hands. Um, oh, I was wondering what the they meant. Yeah, they is whether they are the curtains. When they are drawn aside by eager female hands, you are greeted by 2 deathly pale young women, clad in ornate black gowns, their fingernails long and red painted, and their ruby red lips parted to show long canine teeth. Fresh blood drips from their lips. They have eaten recently, but they want your blood too. You have blundered into the room containing the Count's enslaved vampires with a Y. What's a vampire with a Y? Is that a female vampire? I don't know. You can fight them one at a time in the doorway. First vampire, skill 9, stamina 10. Second vampire, skill 9, stamina 9. If either vampire has an attack strength of 21 at any time, make a note of this paragraph number, then turn it once to 95. If you win, turn to 353. Ooh, I'd like to kiss her. Alright, let's have another look. Yeah, just remove the blood from them and the horrible teeth, and there are a couple of lookers, definitely. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay, so first vampire, I'm fighting them one at a time. So first vampire with a Y for some reason. Run out of these damn things again. I'm gonna have to make some more. It's crazy, man. Crazy. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. How many creatures have I fought now? Okay, so first vampire with a Y. First vampire, no, vampire with a Y. Because that's important for some reason. Okay, skill 9, stamina 10. Oops, I put 20. Don't want that, do I? Get harder for myself. I might as well put second vampire with a Y. Second vampire with a Y. Okay, that's skill 9, stamina 9, isn't it? Stamina 9. Okay. Okay, off we go. 9, 10, 9, 9. Let's do this thing. Right, okay. My skill is 11. No, their one is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. I get 22. So 11 to 22. Remember, if they have 21 or more, I have to turn to a paragraph or something. Okay, so that puts them down to 7. Nope, 7, that's right. Okay, 9 plus 7 is yeah, so if they ever roll a 12, pretty much. 9 plus 7 is 16. I get 19. Oh no, it's 21, isn't it? So 16 to 21, isn't it? Because of the thing. So that should really be 24. So 16 to 21. But I still won. Keep forgetting about the attack strength bonuses. Okay, 9 plus. Oh my god. Unbelievable. 1 out of 36 probability, and I did it. All right. 20 bloody 1. I get 21 also. Okay, so because of the attack strength bonuses. So 21 to 21. Okay, so no one gets hurt. Now, that means I've got to turn somewhere. Yeah. Okay, what paragraph? 139. Hold on, I'll just write that down because I'll invariably forget it. Short-term memory is wank and all that. Right, 139. I've written it on my handy. Right, okay. That's my hand with a Y at the end, not German for mobile phone. Anyway, make a note of this paragraph. Yes, okay, so I have to turn to 95. The hubba's got me. Hubba. The vampire with a Y's bite goes deep into your throat. You are bleeding profusely, and from now on, you will automatically lose 1 stamina point each and every attack round, in addition to any other damage from her attacks. Until the combat ends, you can staunch and bind the wound. Worse still, you have latent vampirism without a Y this time. You need to get this cured swiftly if you can. If you already have this affliction, the bite of the vampire pierces your windpipe and you are instantly killed. Now return to the paragraph from which you came, or rather whence you came, and resume the fight. But if the vampire has an attack strength of 21 again during the combat, you will be killed outright, and your adventure will end in a fate far worse than death, for you will rise from the grave as one of Heydrich's undead servants. Oh dear, so we have latent vampirism. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got latent vampirism with a Y, obviously. Vampirism. Right, okay. And we now have to lose 1 attack strength, well, 1 stamina point regardless every round now, no matter what the bint does. Right, or bint with a Y does. Yeah, is a vampire with a Y when she's a bint? Is it bint with a Y? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Anyway, where am I? 139, aren't I? Right, let's carry on with this thing. Okay, so 9 plus 4 is 13. I get 19, so 13 to 19. Let's go down to 3. 9 plus 2 is 11. I get 18. 11 to 18. Nine plus 9 is 18. I get 17. So 18 to 17. Just remembered I have to do the +1 thing as well. I'll do it in a moment. 18 to 17. Right, so how many did I do? I've done 1, 2, 3 attack rounds, so that means I should lose 3 plus the 2. I need to lose 3 plus 2, which is, yeah, it's down to 9. Oh dear. Right, okay. Might need to use luck in this. 9 plus 5 is 14. I get 18. So 14 to 18. No, I'm doing it on the bloody goblin, aren't I? Damn vampire with a Y. Okay, 14 to 18, and I've been doing the second one first. Never mind. Right, 14 to 18. Doesn't matter. Alright, so that's the second one dead. So I've done, for some reason I started on the second vampire with a Y. Anyway, I need to lose another stamina point. Puts me down to 8 because of the vampirism and the loss of blood thing. Not going well, this is it. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a lot of luck in this because of the I have to do this quickly. I take back the hubba hubba I gave you. You ugly, disgusting bints with a Y. That's what I'll call you now. Alright. Alright, what am I doing? Okay, so she's 9 as well. The first one is 9 as well. Okay, 9 plus 8 is 17. I get 21, so 17 to 21. But I'm going to use some luck on that. Let me just write down 17 to 21. So my luck is 11 at the moment, so I need this dice roll to be 11 or less, which it is. But unfortunately, I lose a luck point. So first of all, let me just put her down to 6, because that got her down to 6. Now that's used up a luck point. So that puts me down to 10 luck points, but I still have to lose one for the attack round, don't I? Okay, let's do that again. So 9 plus 5 is 14. I get 21. 21. So 14 to 21. I'm going to use another luck point. I need to get another one of those off as well. So 14 to 21. And then let's see if this luck works. But now my luck is 10. This needs to be 10 or less, which it was. Good. Okay, so that puts her down to 2. I've already taken the extra stamina point off. So now I just need 1. I have to do this because I'm losing stamina every attack round. 9 plus 6 is 15, and I get 21 again. So 15 to 21, and that's the end of second vampire with a Y. 15 to 21. Okay, that's that. Now remember, when I use luck in a battle, it helps me and I win. It takes off an extra 2 points of stamina. But if they hurt me, then I manage to get off 1 point of stamina. But if I'm unlucky, when in the attack round, it takes off it only takes off 1 point of stamina, but if I'm unlucky defending myself, it just takes off an extra point of stamina, so it's always in my favour a little bit. So if I lose, or rather if I am successful in luck when I'm attacking, it takes off another 2 points of stamina. Anyway, so that's put my stamina down to 5. Now I'm going to use some provisions immediately, so that puts me down to 12 of them and puts me up to 9 stamina. Okay, but now I have latent vampirism. Anyway, if you win, turn to 353. Yeah, that was one of the few times I've had to use luck in battle, really, because I had to defeat them quickly. Luckily, I had a lot of luck. Okay, you can take trinkets and baubles worth 6 gold pieces. Okay. Trinkets and baubles worth 6 gold pieces. I'll just say used, and then go on the next line and add it to this on a new line, which gives me 44. In their over-decorated, rather lurid chamber, you find a third woman sleeping on one of the silk-covered beds. There are bite marks on her throat. Now, she may be a vampire too, for all you know. They do feed on one another when desperate, but she may be an innocent victim, kidnapped perhaps, and it would be a cowardly and terrible thing to leave her here at the mercy of the Count's evil servants. What will you do? If you decide to try and wake her, turn to 16. If you want to leave, you can return to the main passage, turn to 399. There she is. Okay. At least she's nicer looking than the others. Anyway, we're going to try and wake her and turn to 16. There she is. So try and wake her and turn to 16. You shake the sleeping woman and splash some water on her face. She wakes up slowly, and you reassure her that you are not one of the castle's evil occupants. She says that she is a warrior herself, Vantiane from Galanteria, on her way to the port of Arkleton, whatever, in search of employment. She remembers walking into a mist along the road, then the swooping of wings, and nothing beyond that. She is weakened, but you give her some food. Subtract 1 from your provisions. Puts you down to 11. I'll give her some of the cheese. And she rummages around in the room, coming up with her leather armor, shield, and sword, which were stowed away under the sofa. Vantiane will help you in the next 3 combats into which you get. While she is with you, I'll say you get into. Yes, I know it's a verbal phrase or whatever. Anyway, combats you get into. While she is with you, you can add 2 to your attack strength because she fights at your side. After 3 combats have taken place, or when you leave the mansion house, if this is sooner, she will bid you farewell and make for Arkleton. You return to the main passage outside this room. Turn to 399. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. We have a warrior woman for... Yeah. We have a warrior woman for next 3 combats inside. Whoops, inside is one word. Inside the mansion. I'll just say another +2 attack strength. Brilliant. But only inside the mansion. Okay, you return to the main passage outside this room, turn to 399. Okay. You go to the middle of the east-west corridor in the east wing of Morta's mansion. Wait, was she afflicted by the vampirism affliction then? Because she was bitten as well. Anyway, you go to the middle of the east-west corridor in the east wing of Morta's mansion to take your bearings. You are standing facing east. There is a door in the north wall in front of you and another behind you. There are 2 doors facing them in the south. In the south wall too. At its eastern end, the passage turns south. At its western end, a door returns you to the hallway at the main entrance. You should explore an area you have not entered before. Will you open the north door behind you? Turn to 88. Open the north door in front of you? Turn to 65. Open the south door behind you? Turn to 139. Open the south door in front of you? Turn to 340. Go to the end of the passage and then turn south, turn to 182, or go back to the main entrance hall and turn to 271. Okay, we're going to open the south door in front of you and turn to 340. Okay, you enter a comfortable living room. Padded smoking jackets hang on pegs on the walls, and the Count's favourite armchair nestles comfortably beside a large table with glasses, bottles, and decanters on it. Unfortunately, on the wall directly above the door is a trophy of the Count's Mortvanian hunting days. The head of a huge black bear comes to life the moment you enter, and the wooden plaque on which it is set flies down from the wall. The animated head snarls and growls, and the bear's teeth are quite capable of inflicting serious injury upon you if you do not destroy this magical creation swiftly. Bear trophy, skill 8, stamina 7. If you win, you can take 2 flasks of herbal liqueur from the table. Each one can be drunk at any time except during combat and will restore 4 lost stamina points. Now you can return to the passage outside to explore elsewhere. 10 to 399. Okay, bear trophy. You'd think it would be on our side, wouldn't you? Like help you defeat the person that killed it. But oh no, what's its stamina and skill in that? 8, 7. Okay, don't forget we have +4 attack strength now. So because of the warrior woman that's with us. Okay, let's do this. So 8 plus 4 is 12. I get 21. So 12 to 21. Puts it down to 5. Okay, 8 plus 11 is 19. I get 26. 19 to 26. Puts him down to 3 rather. 8 plus 7 is 15. I get 24. So 15 to 24. Down to 1. 8 plus 3 is 11. I get 18. So 11 to 18. Puts the bear trophy down to 0. There we go, that's the end of that. Now I just need to say I've used... I'll just say used 1. Just so I keep an eye on that, really, just in case. Okay, next, let's keep going. If you win, turn to 399. Oh no, we've got liqueur, don't we? We've got 2 flasks of liqueur. Herbal liqueur. In fact, I'm going to use that now, that restorative brandy. Anyway, 2 flasks of herbal liqueur. Plus 4 stamina outside of battle. Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 5 reference there. Okay, used. Because I'm going to use that now. So 4. Puts me up to 13. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Okay, that's that done. Alright, 399. Back we go here again. So that was just to get the herbal liqueur. Okay, we're now going to open the north door in front of us. North door in front of us. So 65. Okay. And that's the end of this part. So thanks for watching. I'll just note the next part is going to start from paragraph 65. Whoops, not M. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. In the next part, I'll be reading paragraph 65 and then carrying on with the adventure. We are now about 2/3 of the way through the game. So, yeah, just about 2/3. There's a lot in this mansion, I'll tell you. There's a lot of this mansion to do. I don't mind telling you. Anyway, so thanks for watching and goodbye.